Hey everybody. Um, I debated for a while on whether or not I should film this video, but it's something that happened and I can't stop thinking about, and I thought maybe it would help me if I talked about it and I could share the video with some other people and maybe they've had similar experiences or something. Maybe that would help me out. First of all, I want to apologize. I think I look like shit today. My eyes are all puffy. And that is because I barely slept last night and I've been up since like 5 a.m. So basically, last night I had a night terror, which I didn't even know what the hell that was. I had never heard about that before. But it's basically like a nightmare, but much, much, much worse. And I'll get more into that in a minute, but here's what happened. Went to bed last night, normal time, like 11:30, 12ish, and I had the most vivid nightmare I've ever had in my life. It felt so real. In the dream, the nightmare, night terror, whatever you want to call it, I woke up and I'm laying in bed and I feel like wetness on my blanket and I pull back the blanket and I look at my arms and both of my arms are just covered in blood. And there's just slits in my wrist going from my wrist all the way down my arm, both of them, just covered in blood. And in my dream, I'm freaking out because I'm like, well, one, how did this even happen? And two, I'm like, I gotta tell my mom, I gotta tell someone, but I'm also worried in my dream. I'm worried that my mom's gonna think I did it to myself. Because obviously there's no logical explanation of how it happened. Regardless, I'm like, okay, I gotta go to the hospital or something, so I gotta go tell my mom. And that's when it gets even scarier, because I get out of bed, go to the door, my door's like cracked open, which I always close my door, so it was weird. And in the crack of my door, I see someone's hand. And I still go to open the door, and that's when I see someone who was standing directly behind the door. Some stranger I've never seen before. Their eyes are just wide open, and they got like hair in their face. Just, they look deranged, like a madman. And they're holding a box cutter or a razor blade. And I like back up because I'm terrified. And then they just lunge at me and take the razor and just start stabbing me in the chest with it. And that's when I wake up in real life from the dream and I'm just screaming, like at the top of my lungs, like, ah! But obviously much louder. And I'm just covered in sweat. I'm like in a cold sweat. It's pouring down my face, and I'm literally like in a puddle. My clothes just soaked in a cold sweat, and my heart's racing, beating out of my chest. And I was really like any second now my mom's gonna be running in my room like what happened, what's wrong, because I screamed so loud I thought for sure like everyone had to have heard that. Apparently not, because no one came in to check on me, but man, it felt so fucking real. It felt like I was actually there. And I've never had anything happen to me like that before. Waking up screaming, and I don't know what caused it, because, like, I haven't even watched a horror movie in, like, the past week, which is surprising for me, because I watch a lot of horror movies, but, yeah, it was fucking weird and scary. Later in the day, I told my mom what happened. She's super duper Christian woman, so it freaked her out too, and, she gave me, I don't know if you can see it, she called it a rosary. I don't know what that I don't know what a rosary actually means, but this is basically a little cross or a crucifix on this beaded, kind of looks like a necklace, and so it's supposed to be like God's watching over me as I sleep. It's almost like a dream catcher, but more for Christians, I guess. Hopefully, I don't have another night terror or whatever the hell that was, because that was just fucking horrifying and horrible experience. Man, scared the shit out of me. Because again, it felt so damn real. And like the waking up screaming. I don't know what was scarier, the actual nightmare itself or the waking up screaming. Because both were awful, awful experiences. And yeah, I've been up since like 5 a.m. So if you wondering why I look so shitty, it's because I got like no sleep. I've been drinking Dr. Pepper like all day long. So yeah, I'll probably go to bed early tonight and pray that that thing works and that this doesn't happen again. That's all for now, I guess. Nothing really going on today. Mom's working out in the yard again, so I should probably go help her. But yeah, I don't know if this video was entertaining, but like I said, I wanted to talk about this because it was just scary as shit, and I thought maybe like some people uh, will have advice or maybe share their experiences with me, make me feel better. But I guess that's the end of the video, so talk to you next time.